Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us and thanks for waiting. Myself, Kay Murray, and Luis Miguel Echegaray are here. He has fallen asleep at the Snarfest. That may be waiting to come on. Maybe it was 0-0 between Liverpool and Chelsea. Guys, the reason we're just a little bit delayed, it probably won't come as a surprise to you, is that Stevie Nicol was supposed to be on with us today. And you may remember he got lost in the woods this week. He's got lost somewhere in the system. We can't seem to get him here in the show. So we're going to have to continue without him. But there's still a lot to talk about. One thing we don't get to talk about, though, LME, is goals, because there weren't any in this one. And I almost wonder, given the form of the two teams, if we should be surprised about that.
Just like Stevie Nicol being lost in the woods, in the digital woods, Kay Murray, I was lost in this match out of boredom. My God, this game was awful. It got a little bit better in the second half, but now almost 400 minutes in this encounter between Liverpool and Chelsea, where there's no goals, Kay. I'm just so amazed. And listen, yes, granted, injuries from both sides, including Liverpool, of course, and Chelsea using a few young players, but there's no excuse for this. I mean, it was pretty pitiful. I think it took almost 40 minutes for Liverpool to even get a shot. Mudryk, I think, gave us the biggest highlight coming on. He looks like a nice little player that he's going to help out Chelsea. But overall, okay, this was a very disappointing performance. And the happier of anything is really the likes of Brighton and Brentford, who can just look at these two teams and go, they're there for the taking. And so is the top half of the table.
Yeah, you're talking about the top half of the table. Watching this game, it felt like people were joking, saying, oh, it feels like two mid-table teams in action. That's literally what it is right now. It's two mid-table teams in action. You mentioned Mykhailo Mudryk. He did look so good whenever he got the ball, when he came on. And I don't think that's anything of a surprise when we see and what we have seen of him in the games that we've seen him play. I mean, for myself, I've mentioned it before on here. I saw him play for Ukraine against, I think it was Scotland in World Cup qualifying. Every single time he got hold of that ball, it was something special that he did with it. It was something positive. It was something purposeful. And he really stood out. And when he got on that ball for the first time today, we saw what he was able to do in that tight space as well. Milner soon learned who he was too. So I suppose that's a big positive sign for Chelsea, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely spot on. I think he's going to be one of these players, to your point, that's going to cause a little bit of nerves to the opponent. In fact, I think he was the only one from the Chelsea side, at least today, as soon as he came on, the only one that truly tested that back line of Liverpool, which, by the way, looked very shaky. And I think overall, Kay, you can say that in this game, in a 0-0, in a stalemate, Chelsea, Graham Potter can be the happier of the two managers, because to go to Anfield and deny Liverpool scoring, which, doesn't happen very often at Anfield, is a very good thing. Obviously, Potter has been dealing with a lot of injuries, a lot of criticism, a lot of money has been spent. So to win at least a point, earn a point at Anfield against a competitor, like you said, in the mid-tables, is a good thing. So the likes of Mudryk can only help their cause.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.